I mean, yeah, even Samus could have had a back throw with like 120.
Yeah.
So, it's fair.
I think we play a good game. The fact that I enjoyed the floaty matchup, then I was like, cool, that's good. I mean, obviously, maybe you guys could have played more campy, but you guys are actually going at each other.
Yeah, I mean, Raz not one to play too campy.
Right.
And I don't think I play. The thing is, I'll like always follow the miss. I'll like shoot a lot of missiles, but like I'm always right behind it.
Right.
So it's like
You're gonna follow it. Is that dead? Oh my god.
Yeah.
Young man looking like a threat.
I might. What do you want from me?
We want a tournament that'll end on time, not on Samus. I mean, you don't play like you don't play
I
like
feel like a good lean.
or most of the games take forever.
Can I fly on in there, down smash the shield, and get shield grab? Dude, that's the whole life. Yo, young man right here.
Looking like a threat.
Is this the part that was able to take Hyper out?
Oh yeah.
Yeah!
Yeah, I still don't understand what you're saying, but okay, cool. All right, you'll have to tell me another time.
Yeah, one day.
Look at you. You're young Matt, bro. Young Matt's on the screen twice.
My god, young Matt commenting his own match. You know how it is. You know, it's young Gaddy on his mic.
Young Matt biased on the mic.
Damn. Young Matt looking so good right now. No bias.
Let's be honest, Matt is favored to win the whole thing. I mean, it's pretty surprising to see him. Users round two.
16.
Yeah.
How many people are in the tournament? Like 10? How many people are in 10?
10, I think.
Alright, well, I made top 8 because I won one match.
Good job.
That's right, baby.
If you have one adjective or word that I would use to describe Matt, it is favor.
Indeed.
I mean, that guy is favored.
Indeed.
Maybe even privileged.
So we're gonna stream Marvel 2 after this? Ready?
Yeah, but we never.
I'm just kidding. My Marvel 2 game plan is so basic. I'm really scared that Pat is gonna like laugh in my face.
In your face.
Laugh in my face, because I just know how to do one thing. It's not doing one thing. But I have to say that even though I played Marvel 3 more recently, I'm better at Marvel 2 than Marvel 3. Oh, just do Strider orbs into Doom rocks and just chip people out. Oh, he's dead.
Yeah, no, Rock's
Rocks are sick, bro. I should play Spiral in that game, honestly.
I want to pick up Spiral, but I really want to play Storm.
Dude, Storm is hard.
Storm is hard, but she's so good.
She is so good. You can just play. You can play her just fly away.
Storm is literally text the super. Like, it's just like, oh, you let me get the screen too long? Sorry.
Matt was winning this game, right?
He was,
Yeah.
yes. He was winning, and then it was no longer.
He is losing by 8.
Young Matt looking like a threat to himself now.
Favored to lose this game.
Looking privileged.
Young
to
Matt's mom.
have a stock. He's privileged to have even one stock left. He should probably have 0.
Look at that. Young Matt's ex-girlfriend has now joined the chat and is now watching.
Time to ridicule young Matt.
Oh, Young Matt looking like a threat.
Young Matt has a very small.
Small chance of winning.
Had its smallest chance of winning this game that I've ever seen.
Bro, Mario, bro!
I'm like,
Oh, Matt, you were winning, and then Raz took you out.
You can get a bro. Let's go stop playing Raz.
Raz is money.
That's funny. Raz is nightclub over here. You're looking for a new one.
I think I know this.
I think it's Raz.
I think so.
You don't even have to change the nameplate. You know what I mean? Same number of letters.
Really money.
Yeah.
Convenient that Raz is like
Where's Bob, by the way? You heard from him? I didn't talk to anybody today.
Oh no, he's like a super doctor.
That's 6 p.m. on a Thursday?
That's what he said. I don't tell you.
He's lying to you.
Gallo went to have like work. He was tired.
You know, I had work. I didn't do any work this week. If my editor is listening to this, which they aren't, I did work this week, but I actually didn't do any work. And I was like, you know what? You know what's a good idea? Go to the Smash Tournament.
That's exactly what you thought. See, I wasn't even gonna go until I was like, wait, this is good.
Yeah.
why wouldn't I go and hang out with a couple of guys and hit Smash Brothers? Like,
Exactly.
watching young Matt play Brandon, like, is there any of them more valuable?
Actually, one of the big reasons I came. I mean, I wanted to play PM, but I definitely should have done that first. Was because I promised Pat that I'd play Marvel 2. Where I was like,
Oh, okay, well,
you know, I was like, I don't want him to have no one to play Marvel 2.
is he here?
Yeah, he's there. He's set up in the third strike corner. I mean, I'm like, I'm still so like in disbelief that we have this tournament. You know what I mean? Go up, people!
Come on, guys.
Come on, bro!
Once in a lifetime. Every weekend.
Once in a lifetime weekly.
Or like, would you really want to miss this in person? Young Matt playing Raz down to the wire. No one can even take the first stop. Still like 2 minutes past.
Hack is coming from Connecticut, bro. You can come from
Fine.
the Bronx or Queens. You listening to me, Keychain?
That guy. Honestly, Liquor is that guy.
Did Zork enter?
Yeah. But
Nice.
oh, you know, that's speaking of all. That's one of the reasons I come. I want to watch people play all.
I beat him this time.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not. He has beat my secondaries, but he's never won the game. And he tells me he'll defeat me every time, and I get a little scared and pee myself a little bit. I'm like, oh god.
You know, right,
What is gonna happen when he finally wins the duel?
right before the song, man, Paul was like, "No, that means," and I was like, "Only one of you is going to be the best movie I've ever seen." He's like, "That's exactly right."
So the thing I have to say about him is I played a lot of Dittos with him, and this is the biggest improvement ever seen in the Ditto versus.
I think so.
I was really because I used to not like be very good. I could just throw my waddles at him, and I could just control the waddles because I would throw them back.
Right?
He was doing such a good job controlling the waddle. Like OS, it says OS. Okay, no, it's back. He was doing such a good job controlling the waddles, which he never used to do. He used to basically just throw them and then control his own. But I would often take it like I can't count to you the number of times on stream I've killed Mull with his own Gordo. Like he'll throw a Gordo, grounded Gordo, which is very laggy. And I'll be like, okay, I'm gonna kill him. And he's like, what the fuck, you killed me? But now I let stop throwing waddles because he was so good at controlling. So I saw a big improvement in the.
It's good to hear.
Because you were saying he's gotten a lot better, and I think you're right. You know, that was definitely the.
I think he's gotten a lot better in general, and like just some of the tactics that he's. Well, he's
cleaned up a lot of things.
It's bad habit.
But he's cleaned up a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Using his tail a little bit, I think it's
Yeah.
definitely to his benefit.
His inhales were way better than mine. Like way, way better.
Can you fix your edge game? Remember when I was telling you his edge game was better than yours?
I've been thinking about it. But the thing is, which was funny, you know, when you said that, I just didn't approach him on it. I just stayed in the middle of the stage. I was like, what is he gonna do? Throw a waddle at me? I can throw it right back, you know?
Yeah, I don't really have so much to say about it because I challenged him.
Yeah, you were murdering me on the ledge last time. So I definitely took that to heart. I was like, alright, what can I do? But I didn't have time to practice, so it's more intellectual than it is
Yeah, I mean, I didn't.
tactical.
No, yeah,
But you're definitely right. I mean, I think that the things that are weakest about my... It's funny because DDD is such a ledge character, but the ledge is my weakest thing about me. That character.
character. I wouldn't necessarily say he's this character. It's not like he's
For some people. Yeah, no, he has a horrible...
like even like jump off ledge to a wop, he's like still.
Let's go, young man! Sorry, I wanted to win. I actually don't want to win. Let's go, young man! You're looking like a star!
I think young man would have a pretty sad day if he got you to win.
Okay, lost round one. This is losers round 2, bro. He won a game.
Yeah, no, I mean.
I see. Uh-oh, you can't press the button in that situation because Zelda will up smash you and you. Oh, that's it. Young man looking like a threat. That is young man. But yeah, so I got a lot better about not throwing waddles up, especially against Mull who can throw them back to me. So I only do it if like I have more space. I feel like I can use it. And I don't waddle dash in as aggressively, which I do sometimes when I'm feeling like I really want save. I'll just waddle like ledge jump waddle dash. But I was being a lot more careful about it. I was thinking more about it when I do it, opposed to just hoping it becomes a neutral win. You know?
Almost does. It'll almost little dash anytime it's available. It's bad because it's available.
Well, one of the things that you can do in that scenario that's good is just do a neutral waddle throw, because then if the person commits to a button, you can just like F tilt them or something like that. Like if you're Ike and I do a neutral waddle throw and you F tilt it, I probably have a F tilt myself.
Yeah, you're definitely outrageous.
Uh-oh. Young Matt looking like a threat to himself.
He's got stage control right now, I think. Max has stage, and then Raz again has stage control. Alright, damn it. One. Oh, man. Oh, Raz is the death. Sweet spot, like this. Good dodge.
I feel like Zelda, more than any other character, is like any other low tier. It's like so much about his frame data. You just don't want to like press a button when he can get something going, because he will murder you. You know what I mean?
You just have to let her barriers.
Just like let her like block her shit. It's not that good on block, you know?
She blocks neutral. Gotta watch out.
Yeah, neutral B is fine.
There we go. I was gonna make a quote on this stop.
Honestly, Guilty Gear has like definitely, I feel like, improved my way of thinking about my neutral, where like I'm just like, if I'm negative or if it's not my turn anymore, I'm gonna stop pressing buttons. You know, if they're positive, I'm not gonna try to challenge. I'm gonna like, you know, either roll away or keep killing you.
Great.
Especially if you're DDD.
Randy F smash would actually done. Oh, big
He's gotta jump. He's gotta jump.
thing. Okay, young man, kind of falling apart here. Really committed to the set them. He was definitely playing sneaky.
I don't feel like it's. Raz will definitely like a lot of us. I mean, they go back and forth these decks. I have to say they have in the past gone back and forth. But I definitely feel like he's like Raz has been a lot of my secondaries.
Red surprised me when I played it.
No, it was pretty surprisingly close at times.
It's not like I couldn't just like play a secondary just like the first time. Right?
Yeah, no, he was pretty close, which is crazy because I don't feel like he's had tournaments for people to, like he hasn't been playing besides maybe like on his own setup or something.
Never answered that question.
He doesn't play Nat. He doesn't Nat play at all, and I don't know. We used to play with him sometimes, and then we kind of stopped doing fests. I don't know. I mean, maybe there's people. There's not really like a scene like that in New York where you can just, you know,
Yeah, having a nice fest.
in the city at least. In the city you can. Long Island, sure.
Sometimes we go to Long Island fest.
Yeah, you do.
You know why guys come there? Yeah, well,
Let's go, Matt.
yeah, Alright, so getting that on his last leg here. Raz looking like he's not gonna leave for a second here. Duper wants this win. Probably plays like Ball Jump or something like that if he not too greatness following him closer soon.
So I feel like, yeah,
Fine, yeah, good chart.
I feel like Matt is like slightly winning in neutral, but just the punish game is not as there for like, oh my god, never mind, he just got eaten by that shot cancel up smash.
Yeah, it's like I don't think Raz's punch game is like too amazing right now. It's just
But it's-
Mark's punch game on Zelda is so non-existent.
Yeah,
You gotta get fair for you gotta like King combos. That's
Yeah.
like your best thing.
and he hasn't been able to get those, so.
You should probably focus more on hitting things off stage and running off stage. Maybe find those opportunities. I feel like that's just a slightly missed sweet spot.
Oh, that's so scary, I think. What do you think about the missed sweet spot?
I'm saying it'd probably be better if he throws Raz off, then he gets the end there. It's a sweet spot, he gets Nestor.
Okay, Matt's back in this. This is definitely very doable. From a 2-stock deficit. What the hell was that?
Okay,
That was the latest up tilt I've seen in my life.
and fighting his way back here, only 20% separating these two.
I like the way he just didn't even deal with the PK fire. Oh, this is big. Never mind, it's not.
It's not big.
He's got all the momentum.
Big bear. Okay. It's like, you know, all this damage is one from Force, but he certainly has to get the kill at some point.
Well, he had that was a really bad ledge option. He could have just killed him right there. He had just held his ground. I think he should just sniff out the bad ledge option and punish it, you know? We're not seeing Raz.
Yeah, only a couple more uppers, and I can take it. And any up tilt pretty much.
Young Matt looking like a threat to Raz.
Sweet spot, okay. Up tilt.
Nicely done! The composure! Young Matt looking like a threat!
Oh my god, young Gabby.
I thought it was over, bro! So you did an amazing job coming back.
That was close as fuck.